So the last step is the corners. And I showed the algorithm on how to do that. It's exactly the same thing as the Eitan star. So what I'm going to do is first find like a base corner, and that's going to be, say, here, because I've got the two reds. I've got red, white, and blue. That's easy to remember. It looks like this matches up. Now, can I just move that in with something of a sliding U technique? Well, this can move up here, so not from that angle. How about this angle over here? Move up here? No. So what I'm going to do then is set up the algorithm where this can move to here. Now I don't have to do this. I can maybe seek out another one, but it's easy enough to do. If I hold it here, what I want to do is I want to make sure that the pink one is right where this blue one is now. So I got to move the pink to here in order to make that happen. So remember, I defined moving this way and this way. So I'm going to do that until pink is where this is lined up where this orange is. So that's down and up. That's 1. Down and up. That's 2. So there that is. So now I'm going to do that algorithm. That's U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. So that's in. Now I got to move this back, and I think it was 3 times, 4 times. Doesn't matter. If you don't remember, just keep doing it until it's back in. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2. I can stop because now that's in. So now I have this in over here. What I'm going to have to do next is get these guys. So which ones can easily be put in? Well, this easily belongs here. Can I just move it in? Nope. Not from that angle. So I'll pick another angle. How about this angle here? And no. Okay, so we'll just design or position the algorithm where this can move into here. Holding it like this should do it. And I need to rotate it to where this white ends up over here so that I can roll it into there. So that's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So 3 times. And now just plug that algorithm in. U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. This is in, and now we just move it back. I think it was 3 times that we did that. Careful. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, so what do we got? We got these guys in. So now I want to do the same thing here. So where's the red one? Red and green. It appears to be not this one here. It's going to be this one. Well, let's get this one in instead, because at least that'll knock that out. So where's the one that's dark red, pink, and blue? This guy here. And I can roll this in here, so that sets me up for a sliding U technique. So move it in from the right, from the left rather, turn it to the right. Up from the right, back to the left, down on the left, back to the right, down on the right, and back in. Okay? So in that way we were able to do it. Okay, so this, and this is in. Now we just have to get these guys in over here. So this is kind of a fun, fairly simple part. Nothing too complicated. And I think this one comes from where? Well, let's do this one. I was looking for the red, blue, and green. It's actually this, it's just turned wrong. So what I'm going to do is send this out with an algorithm. I need to move it back to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, let's see. I'm going to find ones that aren't really used. Okay, if I move it here, I'm going to send this to here. In the meantime, I don't want this to be involved in the algorithm, so I'm just going to move this up here. This won't be involved, this won't be involved, and now this won't be involved. So I'm just going to take this and move it to here. U R U I L I U R I U I L. So now that should be over here, and I can wheel this back over here. Okay, so now it's a question of getting this guy to here. Nope. Oh, you know what? It's over here, so I have to do it once more. It is distracting to do this algorithm but while going the other way, because you sort of have the pattern in your head, so just be aware of that. U R U I L I U R I U I L. Okay, now we got it. So I want the red to end up here. So we do our turn thing. 1, 1, not yet. 2, 2, not yet. 3, 3, not yet. 4, and 4. There it is. So now quickly do the algorithm. Turn U R U I L I U R I U I L. So this is where it needs to be. Now we turn this guy back. So that's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and like magic this is back, and now we can take this and wheel this guy back in here. So good, 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 good. And we got these two now. Well, actually, no. Actually, we were here. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Now we just have this one. Okay, so where is this going to come from? This is going to come from this guy over here. So I've got to get this guy to wheel down over here. So I can set the algorithm up maybe from here, send this to here, and then to here. The problem is this is protected. This is not, so we don't want this to be involved. So once again, this has to come over to here. How are we going to comfortably do that? Okay, basically I do want to move this into here. So here's what I can do. Let's take this and roll this. Now understand the peach area here is going to be where this blue one is. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here. That way, well, that's not going to work either because then this is going to be involved. Okay, the one where the red is on top, that's going to be the peach here. It's going to be where the blue is over here. So this piece is by the blue, and that's where this is going to be. So I want this to be over here if I'm going to do this. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this piece and move it up to here. And the one that's going to be on top is going to be what is this kind of light blue. So I move this up here. Now I got to get the light blue one, which is here, up to the top over here. So to do that, I'm going to have to turn this around until it's over here, because this piece is going to end up over here. However, we don't want this guy participating in the algorithm. We don't care about this guy, so the last move before the last setup move is I'm just going to turn it like this. Well, bang, okay, yikes. Turn it like this, so that way I don't care what happens with this guy here. I just have to remember to turn this back over here. Okay, so now I do my algorithm, or my little turny thing, to get the blue to here. So that's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now it's there. Okay, now just simply do the algorithm. R, U, RI, turn, I lost it, turn, 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 and turn. That's where it needs to be. Now we get this back. So remember I turn here and here. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay? So now we have to remember what we did. We are going to turn this gray down to here. Move it twice so I don't destroy anything. And now we take this and we move it up, or we move this down over to here. So we're good. So let's see where we're at. Now we've got this whole pseudo side in, so we're good. So now we turn this upside down, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to get this one in place. As you can see, it's in place, it's just rotated wrong. So I simply take it out to move it back in. So I want to take it out of this place to move it back in, move it from to here. I don't want this one participating in the algorithm, which it will, so I'm just going to move it like this. This won't participate. This will, we don't care. Let's take this and send her over to here. U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. It's here, put it back over here, turn, turn, that was close, turn, 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 and turn. Okay, this is now sent over here, so that's good. Now I want to turn it around to where this dark pink is up here. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay? Without thinking about it too much, just do the doggone algorithm. U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. This is where it needs to be. Now turn that sucker back. And I did it 4 times, so it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now having done that, I move back the other things that I moved out, one of which is this. Okay, so now this is in. So at the end of the day, I've got these guys all in, and now I've got this one in. Now I wish I could say that the more I do this, the less clumsy or the less unstable this puzzle is. I don't know that that's the case. I find that I'm getting it out of alignment a lot less, but I think that's because I've learned to compensate. I've learned to be extra careful with that and not force it. In some puzzles you can force it, here you never do that. Okay, so now I just have these guys to go. Same thing as the Eitan star technique. This needs to come over to here. I might as well do that first. So I hold it over here, and if I just move it once, you can see that's not going to go in. So I have to get the yellow on top over here. So that's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, and there it is. So that will move to here. Okay, do the algorithm. U, R, U, I, L, I, U, R, I, U, I, L. And now I'll move it back by that same mechanism. 1, 1, 2, and 2. So the corners are the least number of pieces, but it's got the longest algorithm. That's really not that bad. Once you put this one in, my suggestion is either get this one in or this one in. As long as there's one that separates the next one that you put in. That's because you can separate it out. So what needs to be here? the other blue, which is this guy over here. So what I can do is hold it like this and wheel this one in. I've got to get the pink on top, so we've got 1, 1, and that's it. Pink's on top. So go ahead and do it. U R U I L I U R I U I L, and I'll swing it back. 1, 1. I guess that was it. Okay, so now this is in. So what we have, keeping track of things here, starting off with this, all these are in, turn upside down. This is in, and this is in. We've got the final 3. I can hold it here so that this isn't participating and this isn't either. So the orange one belongs, this guy belongs over here. This is indeed on top. Oh, that's not on top, so focus on this one first. And the one that I have to get on top is this beige one. So that's 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, do the algorithm. U R U I L I U R I U I L, and just pull it back. And that's, nope. Careful. Ooh, careful. 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so here's what we've got. This puzzle has now been solved. But look at this. This appears to be a parity. It's really not. If you ever get a situation like this, understand you solved the puzzle. At some point, when you were turning the puzzle, you accidentally flipped it like that. You weren't aware of it, but you flipped it. So when you see this, don't feel bad about just going like pow and flipping it. Okay, so this puzzle is actually done. This puzzle was solved with that last one. Now, sometimes what happens is that when you put this in, you can maybe have this one in, this one in, this one in, and this one in, but these two are not in. If that happens, it might look a little something like this. Okay, you may have a situation like this. Now in this situation you see that 2 are out. If that happens, well, no, that's not an impossible parity where you just have to flip a corner in. This is actually something that happened when you didn't flip these corners. So what you just did is, let's say you got this one in, feel pretty good about that, but now you have to get these 2 in. The way to do that is take this guy and send it around back to here. What that's going to do is this is going to end up here. When it's here, you then do the flipping around by rotating these guys, turn, turn, until that's where it has to be. By rotating this in place, you'll automatically rotate that in place. That's the limitations of the parity of this puzzle. So take this and send it over to here. So that's going to be U, R, let's see what happened there. Can I flip it back in? Probably not. Okay, so you got to pop this guy out. Remember, yellow's on top. Take a look at this horrible mess. This belongs here, this belongs here. This guy has to turn over to here. Pop it into there and you're fine. Now take this horribly damaged piece now and pop it into here. Now I got to remember where I was. I think I did UR, I think. So now I'm going to do UI LI U RI UI L. Okay? So we did fine. You put it back in, but look at how annoying that was. That was really put me in a tight spot. So now this guy has to come over to here. So once again, U R U I L I U R I U I L. Okay, so this guy is going to easily come to here with the next algorithm. However, let's rotate this in the proper position where it'll come into here. Once I do that, this will automatically find its way to the right place over here. So I got to get this pink down to here. So that's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So it's over here now, and we simply go ahead and do the algorithm. U R U I L I U R I. See what I did? U I L. This is in, and we simply do the rotation to bring this back. So that's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. And now that's in. So that's how you do that particular situation. So there it is. The icosiax has been solved. The next version beyond the Eitan star. So there's a similarity with that. I enjoy the puzzle. I enjoy solving it. It's a neat little solve. It looks great when it's scrambled. It looks great when it's solved. However, it is a puzzle that's doomed to not be solved too often because the possibility of making it come out of place is high, and every time I pop this out, I feel like I'm lending more and more instability. So I can see that every one of these corners are turned, or almost every one of these corners are turned just a little bit out. You can't really notice just by looking at it, but it's certainly there. I have to say that Eitan Star is a lot more stable of a puzzle. I've never had it become so much of an issue. This guy, there's an inherent instability, but it is worth getting, it is worth solving, so hopefully that'll help clarify some of the sticky points that you might have had with that. A great addition to your icosahedron collection. More on this kind of puzzle later. Thanks for watching.